Good morning, Cheap Dave here. Here's my motorbike. Here we are. So today is Friday the 7th. This is attempt 2. Retirement visa, 1 year visa. Yesterday we failed. We'll see how we do today. Take a different route today. No different really to the other way. There's the scenery. It's my favourite 7-Eleven. We're on our way down. Oh, sorry, Beach Road. It's 8:30 in the morning. A few people down the beach. This road has got a lot of speed bumps on it. People there doing exercise. That was Jomtien Pattaya Beach. And we're at the police station now. Just coming into Jomtien. So we're at the junction here where we play the cars. So here on Beach Road, just coming down to Soi 5 now. Soi 5, as you can see by the big blue sign up above, takes you up to immigration. So I've come early again because I think it's going to be very busy today. So we closed yesterday for a holiday and tomorrow's the weekend, so today I think there'll be quite a lot of people here, but we'll see. There's a sign coming up for immigration now. There's a lot of people here. Okay, so immigration open now. You got a few people queuing for something over there. I'm queuing to go in. So the process is you come in here, you go inside to immigration, pick up a number and come back outside and wait for it to go on the TV. The time is 8:33. Queue is going right back there now, so people are starting to get here. Okay, so having a bit of a nightmare at the moment. I've had to get a load of stuff photocopied. I've got to go back to the bank because they won't take a previous day's bank statement. So I've got to pop to the bank now, get another letter, get my bank book updated again for today's date, and then we'll try again. So it looks like I'm going to be here a while. Okay, so this is how it works so far. I've had to get 2 copies of my passport photo, 2 pages of the expiry date visa page. So that's the first bit. So then 2 copies of TM87, 2 copies, hold on, okay, so we've got lots of copies of TM87, STM2, another form that I've had to get 2 copies. Then I've had to get a copy of my contract for my condo. This is about 6 pages, 7 pages. Then I have a copy of the owner's passport. Sorry about the camera work, but trying to hold on to my paperwork here. The passport photo of the owner of the condo, plus a copy of the rent book and proof of ownership. So I've got all that. So in total, I'm submitting around 40 separate sheets of paper to apply for my own retirement visa. So at the Bangkok Bank, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 people, and I just need to update my bank book and get a letter saying that I've got a account with them. I've just paid 110 baht for photocopies. I've got to get this bank document photocopied as well, and then start the whole process again, go and get in the queues again. So a bit of a faff, a bit of a waste of time preparing beforehand, and now got to do it all again this afternoon or later this morning. Bank home's at 10 o'clock, so I've got about 15 minutes to wait. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. Just got into the bank. On number 8 in the queue. And it's, like I say, just 10 o'clock, so we'll see how long it takes. Okay, so I'm here. Just had my bank book updated. Processing a letter and a statement of my bank account, so it's costing 200 baht. Okay, so we're going for attempt number 2. It's about 10 past 11 now. We've got all of this queue here, all around there, and I'm not sure what time they close for lunch. I think it's 12 o'clock. So I've got to get in there within sort of 40 to 50 minutes before they close up and get things moving. That's a copy a lot of paperwork. It's cost me so far 40 baht to get over here on the taxi. 100 to 150 baht in copying paper, and another 200 for my bank statement and a letter from the bank. So I'm spending the money. Gonna have another 4,000 to spend once I get this moving, if it starts moving today. It's very dark at the moment, just started raining, so at least I'm under cover. And after this, I think I need a beer and a nice breakfast. Yeah, so we're here at immigration, having a bit of a downpour at the moment. So a bit of thunder as well. So I'm in this queue here. Very dark with the clouds. So we've got to get this lot in to immigration and then get me in there hopefully. now 20 to 12. Queues all around here. I'm on the main queue into immigration. Yeah, so it's now 11:39. Don't see me getting in there in the next 20 minutes, but we'll try. Just a bit of a pain having to wait. Now, it looks very dark in here. That's because it's overcast and raining, and that don't look to be going away, but at least it's keeping the temperature down to a reasonable level. Okay, so I missed getting in there before lunchtime, so now having to wait an hour while they have their lunch. Only got about 15 people in front of me at the most, so should get in there quite quickly. Just so I'd run through the paperwork of what I've had to get to do this. Okay, so this is my second attempt of going into immigration to do my O visa, so just going to run through the paperwork that I've had to get for this. Now, firstly, I need a TM87, which is one I asked for the 1 year visa. Is a STM2 form, which I've filled out. Not sure what that's for. Right, so I've done a full copy of my condo contract just in case. 7 more pages. The owner of the condo, I've got a copy of their passport. They wanted a handbook or rental book for the condo. They wanted the deeds of the condo, so that's another page. Passport, they needed photo page, the ID page. They wanted the page where I first entered into Thailand, and they wanted the last time I entered into Thailand, that page as well. They needed receipt of notification, which is a little white slip that they staple into your passport once you get your visa. They wanted proof of my Thai bank account, and they also wanted a bank statement, and that had to be done on the day you apply for the visa, because I already had that from 2 days ago, and they wouldn't accept that, so I had to go and queue at Bangkok Bank and get a copy today. So the last thing they wanted was a hand-drawn map of where my condo is. So my drawing skills is probably the skills of a 5-year-old if you're lucky. So I've done that, so I'm going to get a copy of that. It works out that just me, I've got to get 40, because I've got to get 2 copies of everything. It's 42 pages of A4 paper just for me, and I'm sure there'll be something else, so it might be up to 50 bits of paper. Now you think that thousands of people go through here every day. They're all knocking out 40, 50 bits of paper. They're not helping the world with the old trees and stuff like that, but I suppose they're making a lot of money. So I just thought I'd let you know all the forms that I'm submitting this afternoon, and I'll let you know later whether that was enough or not. So it's nearly 1 o'clock. just come out. I think I've got about 20 people in front of me, so we'll see how long it takes. The queue comes all the way down there, around the corner here, all the way back down there, around and all the way along to out of immigration altogether. Okay, so they've let the second lot in, and that puts us number 2 in the queue. So next time they let people in, I'll be going in. And hopefully I've got it right this time. One last note before you come here. It's one of the few places in Thailand that you have to wear a mask still. It's here in hospitals, I think. So yeah, don't forget your mask. Right, so after a long day at immigration, I've come to Cheap Charlie's. It's over there, look, you see, just opposite the beach in Jomtien on Soi 5, the immigration road. And for one large beer, Leo, paying 150 baht, I think. 157 baht. So, excuse me while I put the bill back. Yeah, so 157 baht for one large chang. So Cheap Charlie's isn't that cheap. If I have the same beer at my tin roof chicken place, cost me 80 baht, so almost half price drinking at my local one in Pattaya to this place in Jomtien. So Cheap Charlie's, not so cheap. Okay, so I've just paid the bill, Cheap Charlie's. I've got it wrong somewhere. The beer was actually 80 baht, so I paid 100. So it is Cheap Charlie's. So I apologise to them, and I'm still going to go to the Tin Roof or the Chicken Hut for my last beer to sum up my whole day. But Cheap Charlie's, yeah, pleased with it. Just 80 baht for a large Leo is what I pay at the Chicken Hut as well. So yeah. So apologies there. Cheap Charlie's up there. Cheap Charlie's, good place to come. So make sure you come for breakfast and wherever. I was going to have a breakfast, but just so pissed off that I didn't get my immigration sorted out because of one document that I just had beer rather than food. I've got to have some food soon because of my weight loss. So it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Just come from Cheap Charlie's, and I think sounds like I'm complaining, but it's a nice place to be. I've just arrived back at my apartment, Laguna Bay. You can see they've had a drop of rain here as well while I've been away. I'm going to go down to the Tin Roof Chicken House just here, look, where you can see the chickens. Could call it the dog house because there's loads of dogs as well. But I'm going to go to the Tin Roof Chicken House and I'm going to do a summary of my day, which is going to be a longer summary than normal. So I hope I don't bore you to death. Okay, so it's now 3:30. I'm at the Chicken Hut and Dog Hut, Tin Roof. No chickens at the moment, but we've got one dog. And I'm just going to do this little summary of my day trying to get my immigration sorted. Okay, so this is going to be a summary of my day going to immigration to try and get my retirement visa sorted out, and I'll let you know how I got on. So I think the only thing that went right was getting the motorbike taxi in the morning where he picked me up, dropped me off at immigration. It cost me 20 baht, and it all no complications, so that was easy. So I eventually queued for a while at immigration, got in there, went to the counter that I needed to go to, and they pointed out all the paperwork that I was missing, and also that the bank details needed to go in on the day that you apply. So the bank details need to be dated the same day as you apply for the visa. So that meant the first bank details that I got were wasted, binned. That cost me 100 just to get the bank details, and also getting into Pattaya to get them, and also having a beer while I was there. So I wandered around to the bank. It's about 9:15, and they tell me, sorry, the people on the door tell me that they don't open until 10, so I've got a 3/4 of an hour wait for the bank to open. Once I get in there, I'm queuing for half an hour, and eventually get my new bank details plus a statement, another €200. So back off to immigration. So I'm in immigration queuing for probably about 30-40 minutes. I'm about the 20th in the queue, and it's time to stop for lunch. It's 12 o'clock and they close till 1. So I'm sat there for an hour. Now also the lady told me that everything that I had, I required 2 copies of. So if you look at the papers that I was required to submit, you have to have 2 copies of everything that you take in there. So I eventually get back into it through immigration. I get into the office, and I'm back where I'm supposed to be, with this lady that checked me in the morning, and she went through all my documents, and everything was fine, except for there was one document missing, and that was from my condo, where one of the pages that they sent me apparently got something on the reverse side, and they hadn't sent it me. So I'm there trying to talk to the agent and get it sent to me, and you can't do it today. So I'm going to have to go back. So basically what that means is they're going to send me this one document, which obviously I've got to get 2 copies of. I can go back with all the stuff that I had Monday or Tuesday, probably go back Monday, and I've got to submit that new document. But before I go there, I've got to go back to the Bangkok bank, because the paperwork from there needs to be submitted with the date that I'm doing the application for. So basically, it's going to cost me a couple of hundred more baht for them 2 documents, and then another 10 baht to get it copied, and then hopefully I'll get my visa. Now I'm not getting the 1-year retirement visa. I'm getting a 90-day extension and then sometime during that 90 days I have to reapply for my 1 year retirement visa, submit all of the same documents again, which will be easy because I'll already have them, and then hopefully I'll get my year. And from what I've seen, besides the costs of the bank and the copying and the taxes and stuff like that and the beers, it's going to cost me 1,900 baht for the 3 months and 1,900 baht for the 12 months. I think I'll be a lot better prepared when I have to go back and reapply for the 1 year visa, because I should have all the documentation just there ready to let them have a little bit wiser, because I've done it before, and we'll just have to wait and see on that one, see if I'm right or not. But this will be on Monday or Tuesday when I go back, will be my third attempt, third time lucky, and I'll be doing a video on that on Monday. But as for now, that's my little summary for today. Lucky I haven't got nothing better to do, because it's not really bothering too much. I think probably give them a 6 out of 10 at the immigration. The paperwork is a little bit ridiculous, but it's not their fault. That's what they're asked to do. So hopefully they'll make it easier in the future, but that's not going to affect me, is it? So that'll be it from this video. Probably a bit of a long drawn out video, but if you're interested in getting your O visa and your 90-day visa extension, at least you'll have some idea of where to go. But if it takes you a couple of days sitting around and you're not too worried about that, you're saving five to £700 English on doing it yourself rather than hiring an agent. So it's worth my day and a half, 2 days of doing stuff to save myself 500 or more pounds. So that'll be it from this video. Please like, subscribe and do all that stuff. And you can see it is a chicken hutch. I've got two in front of me, I've got one behind me. So yeah, and they're all very talkative. These chickens have all got something to say. I think I'm the only one in the barbie besides the owners, but there's always something to watch. There are a couple of cockerels over there facing up to each other. In fact, I'll turn the phone round so you can see. So there's a couple going under the table over there, and there's a couple over the road. So there's my cockerels. So here you go. Here you got a cockerel. He's walking by a mirror and he wants to have a fight with himself.